Everyone tells me to rent first and then buy, but wouldn't that be moving twice?
Wagwan, wagwan.
Wagwan YouTube family, my name is Eric. This is the Eric Evolving channel. If you're not yet subscribed, you know what to do. Go ahead and subscribe right now, and also visit my website ericevolving.com. That is where you could pick up a fashionable wristband that just says evolving. So wanted to talk about this, man. So someone left a comment saying, yeah, everyone is telling her to rent first and then buy, but she's wondering why do that when you'd have to move twice, right? You'd have to move from wherever you're relocating from to Tampa, then stay there for a year, and then move to the house that you want, right? So I wanted to give my take on that as far as what I would recommend, and kind of just give my own personal story on this whole thing, right? So depends on the type of person you are and the type of buyer that you are, right? So that's what I would say it comes down to initially. So if you're a person that like to buy on impulse, where you see something that you want and you say, you know what, I have to have it now, and you just buy it, versus if you're a person that is like, I see what I want, I like it, but I have to research it and make sure I'm making the right decision before I purchase. So if you're an impulse buyer, where you're like, I see it, I want it, give it to me now, yeah, maybe it will make sense for you to, yeah, just buy, just come down here, look once, yeah, pick out a house, or even pick out a house online, buy it, move into your house, one move, you're done, right? That is one way to go about it. Personally, me, I am the type of buyer that likes to research everything. I could be buying something for 10 bucks. I'll still research it, I'll still look it up and compare, because that's the type of buyer that I am most times. So I would highly recommend moving here, renting first, and then purchasing. It gives you more time to research, because that's the kind of buyer that I am. I like to research everything. And if you think about it, you know, buying a house is one of, or if not the most expensive purchase you'll make in your lifetime, right? So you want to make sure that, you know, you're making a good choice. You're making a good solid purchase that will be good for you and your family or whoever for a long period of time, somewhere where you will be comfortable with, right? So I would always recommend to come here, rent first, then buy. So to give my little backstory just a little bit, when I first came down here, the area that I loved, and I still love this area, was the Riverview, Brandon area. I was sold. I was like, yo, the houses are the right prices, everything is a go. But I was like, you know what, I want to rent first. And I'm happy I didn't buy just off of impulse, because I wouldn't have known all the other areas and all my other options if I had just came in and just bought a house right away without kind of looking at the other areas. So, and I mentioned this on the live the other night. So if you don't tune into my lives, I have one live a week on a Friday night. It's a happy hour live. I sip a little bit. I'm sipping a little bit right now too. But just a Sunday evening vibe, just relaxing here. But if you're not tuned into the live, please tune in. Friday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern, right? It's a good time, I promise. I was mentioning this on the live that when I first moved here, I met a friend that lives in the New Tampa, Wesley Chapel area, and decided to offer a ride. The person went out of town, came back from out of town, and I was like, yo, I'm not doing that that day. I could pick you up, drop you off. It's no big deal. Picked them up from the airport. It was raining the day, and it must have took like about 45-50 minutes from the airport to the new Tampa Wesley Chapel area. And I was like, yo, like I was in the car driving and I was like, what the hell did I get myself into? Why did I offer to do this? I was like, I hate this, I hate it. Because it took so long to get from the airport to this area that I was like, never again will I ever come here. Never again will I have anything to do with this area. I came to the new Tampa outlet. The outlet is about 5 miles or so from where I live now. And I came here before I moved here, and I was like, this is nice, where the mall is, but I was like, this is just too far from everything. The drive back is crazy. I would never want to live over here, right? But when I got serious about looking at a house to purchase now, I was like, you know what? I started looking north of Citrus Park because, Citrus Park area is nice, but most of the homes there are older homes, and the prices are kind of inching up a little bit out of my price range. Wanted to stay below $250,000, so they were inching up out of my price range, and most of the houses were older. So I was like, where else can I go? So I went up a little bit north, went up to the Lutz area. Lutz area looks nice, but I wasn't getting everything that I wanted. So then once I get up to the Lutz area, I started looking over to the right of that, which was Wesley Chapel slash the new Tampa area. So I started looking in this area and took a drive over here a couple of times, hung out in the area a few times, and I was like, yo, why did I hate this area so much? Yeah, this is actually a very, very nice area. But if I wasn't here, if I wasn't local and was able to drive the area and drive to the different areas and look at stuff, I wouldn't have the same kind of view of the area than if I was just visiting. You know what I mean? Like once I was local, where I could just drive here, take a look, and hang out and kind of see, like just kind of like how the how diverse the area is and everything that's going on in the area and everything like that. I was like, you know what? This is actually a pretty good area. Yes, it's not as close to the airport. Yes, it's not as close to the beaches. But other than that, it's pretty good. So I was like, you know what? I'm ready to purchase. So I was like, this is the area I wanted to purchase in. So just based off of that, yeah, that's how I ended up purchasing where I purchased. And if I didn't rent first, I wouldn't have kind of known this area. I wouldn't know so much about the different areas down here and kind of like knew where I wanted to be. I personally wanted to be north of the city. So being that I wanted to be north, I got to really experience it. And the only reason why I knew I personally wanted to be and would like to be more north of the city was from me being here, for me renting first and checking out the area to know exactly where I want to be. I'll also say is that the Tampa area, Florida, is not for everyone. There's people that move here and move back very often. So if you purchase a home here, you don't like it, yes, you could sell back your home, but you're going to be out a few $1,000s, you know what I mean? You're going to be out quite a bit of money. So from closing costs and everything like that, you're going to be out some money, unless you got it like that. It's not worth it. I think it's better come here, rent first, check out the area, make sure you like it, then make a decision and move here and purchase your home. So hopefully this video has been helpful to you. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below. Let me know how did you do it? Did you rent first then buy, or are you renting now, or did you just purchase right away, and why? Let me know in the comments. I said, please, if you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel now. Check out my website, ericevolving.com. And remember to log in on the lives on Friday as I said, it's a good time. It's one of the most fun things that I do on YouTube that I enjoy so much. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.